I moved out to California 13 days after graduating college to pursue a startup and basically fell flat on my face. But if you were to ask me if I were to do it again, I can say with 100% certainty that my answer would be yes. What? And I know that may sound stupid, but let me explain why. Before we start the video, I just want to say that this video is going to be made for those who are pursuing entrepreneurship and are feeling a bit lost, alone, or unfulfilled. And I'm really excited to introduce who I am, what I do, why I moved out to California, the failures I faced, and how I plan to overcome them. I want to make this video because I want to connect with those who share similar goals, values, or interests as I do, and especially those who are just starting off in their careers and or businesses and haven't had any solid results yet, because I know it can be incredibly scary. So if you remember in 2020, in real estate, there was a craze where homes are hitting record high prices.
Medium home prices reached a record high.
Set records in terms of home prices.
And that's where I got my start as a real estate agent. All right, I think this is pretty funny because while in the middle of filming this, I got a notification on my phone from Market Watch. And it says, home prices hit fresh record high, pushing sales down for 4th straight month. This is in 2024. All right, so I did enjoy my time working as a real estate agent because it paid for college, it kept me busy, and it was really fun helping people find their forever homes. However, I didn't want to do it for the rest of my life. So I started looking into different avenues such as project management, which is what I graduated with a bachelor's degree in. I looked into becoming a software developer, becoming a pilot, possibly even joining the military. But none of these career paths really stuck with me, so I knew I wanted to be in real estate. I just didn't want to be a real estate agent forever. You know how I told you I was in college before moving out to California? Well, this is where I was introduced to the world of startups. And I mean by this, as in this is the very classroom that our teacher taught us in, specifically tech startups. I know it's obvious, but do you ever just take a second to think about the products or the apps that you use? So for example, this very app that you're watching this video on is our good friend YouTube, was a solution for some type of problem. And if you're someone that's involved in the real estate industry, either as a renter, a landlord, or an agent, you know that there's always some problem to be solved. And that's why I set out on my mission to go solve that problem using tech. During my senior year, I also met my co-founder where we started building our app, Addre. It was a software that was meant to automate property management and help provide a better service for landlords and their tenants. We spent 6 months building this app and we had the time of our lives doing it. And I was set to move to California to work alongside my co-founder. And unfortunately, 2 weeks before moving out to California, my co-founder had to step away due to personal reasons. So why did I still go out there even if my co-founder stepped away?
San Francisco.
San Francisco.
San Francisco. San Francisco.
San Francisco.
San Francisco. So this is why I came out to California. And I know some of you may be thinking,
Are you crazy?
I know the media has made San Francisco seem to be like a really scary place.
Up with years of spiraling crime, professional thieves, store closures, homelessness.
And yes, it can be. I even walked into the Tenderloin area by accident.
Oh no. Oh no.
This is also where the heart of startups and where the best talents in tech are. And so this is where I had initially wanted to be. This is pretty cool. I think this is awesome. I also came on a bad day. I should have checked the weather. I thought that coming out here would allow me to meet some talents that could help me or guide me in the right direction of how to build this startup. But after a bunch of meetings, after a bunch of phone calls, I realized I may have made a really big mistake. What I realized was that even if we were to have someone to partner up with, Addre just wasn't making enough money to support them and myself. So if I was to hire someone, eventually they'd leave again. Of course, coming to this realization made me think a lot about the future of Addre and if I was going to be able to build this dream, and maybe that's the way it's supposed to stay, is a dream. I spent days thinking about my future and I kept feeling lost, frustrated, and I felt like an idiot for taking such a big risk. With this newfound knowledge and experience, this is my plan. Whoa, how did that get there? That was quite a stupid transition. All right, let me write down my plan. First, I need to get back to Rhode Island ASAP, which I'm already here. Second, I need to be able to continue building Addre without the software part so that when I do find a technical co-founder, we'll have enough money coming in to both support them and myself. Third, I need to take this more seriously. And what I mean by this is social media. I believe that social media is your modern day resume, and it's something I need to take a lot more seriously because I want to show my future friends and business partners who I am and what I do. And finally, I want to stay connected with you, the person that made it to the end of this video, who is probably one of three people. You're either my family, my friend, or you're someone that's pursuing entrepreneurship. And I'm in the same boat as you. I'm trying to figure this thing out, and I want to be able to show my successes, my failures, and just honestly be as transparent and open as possible because I just want to be able to provide value in that way. I'm wrapping up editing the video right now. It's a little late, but I am back at home in Rhode Island, slightly defeated, a little bit tired, but excited for my next adventure. I'll see you in the next video. I moved out to California to college 13 days after graduating. Oh, they helped me with my startup. Oh my God, I'm like San Francisco. So if you remember in 2020, home prices were, so if you remember in 2020, there was, this is crazy. San Francisco. Homes were hitting high record prices. Homes were hitting record high prices. So I moved up to California 13, oh my God.